If a husband and wife fight all the time, and when they argue, their kids or the kid is around and he's with them, the husband cannot control his temper. He curses a lot and he hits his wife. Is this a good reason for a wife to ask for a divorce? It is not permissible to hit or hurt or humiliate your wife. And nowadays, it is not permissible for the wife to do the opposite, because we hear about the domestic violence in the States. For instance, wives beating the husbands and husband beating the wives, and the rate is very scary and it is on the rise. And I mentioned deliberately America, the most active in women's rights and all of that. So the Prophet ﷺ ordered the person to be humane, to be merciful when dealing with everybody else, particularly his or her spouse. The Prophet ﷺ said, خيركم خيركم لأهله وأنا خيركم لأهلي. The best of all of you is the one who's good in treating his family, treating his wife, treating his children, treating his or her spouse. Then he said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and I am indeed the best to my family. And his wives have narrated that he was the greatest when it comes to treating them at home or in public. He should be our role model. But if this is humiliating, as you said, beating, insulting, and cursing, that's a legitimate reason that to require counseling, the first step. فَبَعَثُوا حَكَمًا مِنْ أَهْلِهِ وَحَكَمًا مِنْ أَهْلِهَا إِنْ يُرِيدَ إِصْلَاحًا يُوَفِّقِ اللَّهُ بَيْنَهُمَا, in Surah An-Nisa. Arbitrators, one from his family and one from her family, and try to reconcile and pinpoint the mistakes for both sides, because you will not get from me a statement that your husband is an oppressor or your wife is such and such bad woman, so you divorce her. Rather, after counseling and trying to arbitrate and hear from both parties, then the verdict will determine what will be the next step.